I hope this fine internet is okay. Okay.
What's the desired outcome for Umbus?
I don't know, like maybe drafting proposal or something.
Drafting proposal.
For the budget, I think getting agreement on next steps and proposals. I mean, I don't think we're getting agreement on the budget. Or just clarity on next steps, maybe.
Okay.
Because I don't think we're making agreement right now. I mean, that would be pretty unbelievable.
Okay, so our topic one is back pay. Any objection to the topic?
No
Yes,
objection.
topic one should be like 15 to 30 minutes.
15 to 30 minutes, is it okay? Okay, 15 to 30 minutes. Let me quit the tab. Okay. So Jay, what's the status for the back pay?
Um, well, me and Sandra went over this the other day. Let's see if I can find my notes with Sandra.
Sandra. It's the Saturday, right? Saturday. Where's the date? The Saturday. The Saturday. Where is it?
I think I found it.
Yeah, I found it too.
Give me a minute.
Here, Jay, line 5 of our note.
Okay, here we go. BACKPAY. Budget calculation. So we have the team approved pay, and then the HR board has not approved anything yet.
Which one?
What? So
HR board
line
does not approve.
10 to 21 is the team approved back pay that was not approved by the HR board, right? And then on line 24 to 35, we have the already sent. Okay.
Okay, Jay. So, uh, agency to Jay, you approve non-most back pay, which has 6.6, uh, 6.6,
0.
uh, 6 point, what's that? 6.6, average from
6.68
the, yeah,
overall.
6.60, overall, right? And then me and Ate has 6.75. How come it's not approved for us?
You
For
want to
Nanmo, it's
link
only
it?
6.6.
Where is this linked? But you guys already
This
got pay, right? So you got 150. Ateh got 350.
no,
Can you
what
send the
we
link?
mean, that is the tally 3. Where is the link for the tally 3? Tally 3. Just a minute. Where did I put it? Tally 3. So, tally number 3. Where is, okay, where did I put that? Here. Tally number 3. Where is our note? Here. Okay. Uh, um, Tally number 3 is this one.
Let me
This one,
copy
Jay.
and paste.
This one is here. Round 3. Round 3.
I'm taking a look.
Where is the one for non-moist tally 2, I think. Second tally. Second tally. And then this is the second tally where non-mo has the 6.6. I think this is the one. Yeah. Where's non-mo here? Non-mo. Where's non-mo? Where's non-mo? Non-mo here. Yeah, it's 6 point. Where is the 6.6 that
Well,
I
I
saw?
mean, I would just say overall that Nan was the only one who didn't get anything. We probably should just send him $75, but he was against getting $75, so he didn't want it. And so I don't know. The 150 is probably too much, but
6.68.
still, at least he's getting something.
Yeah, it says here
Usually, it's all needs to be
6.73.
approved by the HR board. So all the options, option 1 through 7, column L to R, none of them were approved by anybody.
Where Jay? The third tally
The options, column L through R for the budgets for the back pay.
for the round 3, you mean?
Yeah.
Round 3, we have this one. We have 6.75 for me, and you said Ate is 7. So how come? And then Nanmo, you passed the Nanmo's vote. Nanmo's
Even Gloria is
Um,
6.5.
it says here that Nomno passed slightly higher than you guys. You were 6.7, he
no.
was 6.63.
No, I'm 7. I'm 7.
Nanmo is 6.73. It's not about the higher J.
Yes.
See, it's
Nanmo is
6.73 for
6.60. Joyce is 6.75. Ateh is 7. Then Gloria is 6.5.
Yeah, well, the point is that all of them passed to a certain degree, so everybody should get some money, but none of them passed in relationship to the budget, so we need to get approval of the actual budget.
Jay, so what is the basis why you pass Nanmo and then you did not pass us? I cannot understand. And then I
Nanmo
think
passed twice. He passed from the total. He passed, and the goal was just to get him some money because everybody else got money. Anamana was the only person who hadn't gotten money. That was the only reason
So
why.
if you hadn't gotten money, you will be passed. Is that what you mean?
No, I'm saying that
So
Namo
is that the
hasn't gotten money.
policy?
And we
Is that
probably
the
should have
policy
just
for
sent him
BACKPAY
like $25,
proposal?
but he was opposed to that. What, Ateh?
So is it that all of us, if all of us had opposed to the advance, then you would have given us all the money we asked for?
No, that's not what I said at all.
But that's what I'm understanding. So I would like to know what are the policies. Can you please show me the policies of BACKPAY proposal?
The criteria?
Yes, the policy for the BACKPAY proposal.
Okay. So I'm just trying to search for the responsibility training for the back pay proposal. You guys remember what it is? Someone was responsible to try to do it, right? Did anyone do it?
Which one?
The back pay proposal's responsibility training. Someone was going to do it.
Who's that someone?
I don't know. Do you guys have the links to the notes for the main section?
What main session, Jay?
This was the main session where we did the all the proposals for the round 3 voting, right? Like this would be our main session on Thursday.
Round
It was
3.
Wednesday, Monday. I don't know. Had a bunch of main sessions last week.
Main session, main session. What is it? Main session. Core team goals session. Goals session. What date was that? March. March. March 7, 8. I think this one. I think this one. 946. 946 is the.
Let's take a look. So here the criteria says no criteria proposed as report sent to the team and HR board for agreement, right? That's why we send it to the team and HR board to get agreement.
Yeah, that's the result of the HR board.
Yeah, but the question is what are the policies? And the policy is that we send it to the team and the HR board to get agreement on the back pay.
Yeah, we already sent, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so
Yes, and we did, and the
that is
agreement
the
was
result.
there.
And then you said our vote is not counted, and only the HR's vote is counted. So the HR already spoke here. It's line 15 of the round 3. It's 6.70. Where is it? 6.75 and 7, as you said to Ateh. This one because you divided Ateh for divided by 3, and for us all divided by 4. So this is the HR result. Then this is the overall on line 13. So, and then Nanmo's vote is not even HR. It's the overall vote. It's not HR board vote.
So the HR vote did not matter when it was Manu's own.
Hmm.
I think the policy is very clear, and I think even 6.5 is a barely pass from what I know. So if we are looking at from the result from the HR, then I believe only Mamoon, which is a 6.25, what is this? And
So if you
Uma
look on line 63 to 65, right, there was the payroll and the back pay. Ateh, you got $162 of payroll and back pay $350 is $512. Joyce, you got $142 of payroll and $150 of back pay, which is $292. And then Naaman only got $8.31, and he was the only person that didn't get any back pay, right? And so
is that the policy? That's the
that was
question. We need to
fair.
work according to the policies that FQN has fixed. Is that the policy
The
for back
policy is
pay?
that we allowed for emergency payments, and the emergency payment was approved for Nanmo, right? And he was the only one who didn't get it because he didn't want anything less than $150
Yeah, it's approved. It's approved for Nemo. What from the HR
by
board?
the
It's not the
team.
HR
No,
board
by
even,
the
Jay.
team. He was approved by the team
Yeah, well, all
So
are
why is
approved
that
by
is
the
not
team.
considered HR board? Why is that HR board you do not consider for them? And that's even by the way. The issue at hand now is the proposals for the round three, the ones that pass. Why is that you're ignoring them?
because the proposals for the budget didn't pass. Option 1 through option 7 are all just no, 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 no. The money didn't pass. Like, we need to pass the entire budget for the back pay. We can't only pass individuals. We have to pass the total altogether. That is required
Is that
because it
what
has
the
to go
policy
into the
says,
budget.
or is that what you want it to? Is that what you want?
No, it needs to go into the budget. This is a budget proposal. It's for pay from the budget.
We are talking
Okay,
about
is
back pay here, not budget.
It's the same thing. The back pay and the budget is the same thing.
okay. So why did you approve Nanmo then? If it's
I
included
told
in
you
the
because
budget.
he was the only person who didn't get anything at all. So you
So
guys
so
got
so
so
we
Tay got
must not get
500.
anything. Must not
So
get
Tay
anything
got
at all.
$500 and $512. You got $292, and Nemo had only gotten $8, and it was just like he was going insane and
So
being very, very pushy, and I asked, and no one had a problem with it, and so we just did it. We just sent him some money so that he would be able to function, and he still hasn't
So
even.
so I don't know on what basis
hmm.
you are doing all this, because if you are considering NAMNO, you are considering just a month. What about us that have been having less than nothing pay for the past month? Did you check about that?
So
I
five
don't know
hundred
what
dollars,
we are already
$512 is
going into
less than
something else.
nothing
No, why is that you are looking at this $500?
because this
Why?
is the money that you got paid when Nano got
There is
$8.
nothing like that. The back pay proposals pass. You send us the money. That's it. The HR board validated it. It's period. Why are we dragging about this? It's your policies that you have put in place that when the back pay proposal is voted by the team, it sent it to the HR board. If they agree, the money is sent to the person. It has passed. Send it to those that has passed, and let's move on. Then let's talk about the budget when it comes to the budget. When we were passing this back pay, why is that we did not stop it? Because you would have refused that no back pay because the budget is like this. And then we would have moved on. But we all accepted, we follow the policy, the back pay proposal passes, the HR board voted it passes. Let's follow the policies and we move on. Why am I feeling as if there is like when somebody is talking, they favor the person, when the person is not talking, they don't favor the person. What is it? Why is it? Well, it's as if now it's all about favoritism and not the policy and even being professional here. Like to just shut some people's mouths so that they should keep quiet, while those that don't want to talk, they should just be turning them around and just bringing up policies and saying things that doesn't even make sense at the end of the day. The back pay has been sent to to the HR. They have validated it, send it to those that have passed. There are almost five of them. They send it. That's the policy of FQN. It's not our policy. We met it there and we are just following what the policy says.
So we could have just sent Nemo nothing. That is correct. And so if it's a mistake that I sent Nemo some money, then we can ask for the money back. It's fine. If that's what you're saying, if I should not have sent the money to Nemo, then that's fine. Then we shouldn't have sent it to him. And I apologize for that. And
No, what we are saying is the
that's where we're at.
proposals that have passed for the third round, send the money. That's all. Did any proposal pass? Did any back proposal pass for the third round? Yes. Send the money. Why is it that you're bringing in other proposals? Even on those proposals that you brought up, we had option. I think it was option 4. I mentioned in my voting form, it was not there. You removed one option. The form I did, all the options were there. But when you were doing with Lucy the second for the review, you remove one option. Go to your form and see what you did.
What did we remove? What are you talking about?
It's there, Jay. You know what I'm talking about. Go and look at it. Let's stop pretending.
What do you want me to look at?
You said the option 4 that you were doing with Lucy. She said she put something, I don't know, you removed something that she put before.
The option we had in the notes the notes I used to create the form. The options were there. I think option 4 that included everyone with 700 for Ateh. You showed all the amount we asked for. When we Jay did the options in the notes, it were there. When I did the form, it was there. But when he was reviewing, he removed it. And then he's forcing people to go on 200 and on 25 24 on for 75. If the HR don't want to go for that one, they wanted to pay all the workers the money they asked for. Are you against them for voting that?
Yeah, so that would be option number 4, and it got the least support from both the team and the HR board, and it was
What does the option number 4 that you put there say? What does it say? That's not the option that was there from the origin.
it's $2,490 for the total amount that everybody was gonna get, including the $700 for you, and it got a vote of 3.71 from the team and 2.75 from the HR board.
No.
No.
Bring the
What do you-
amounts that are there. Let me go and look for that. What are we even talking about? Are we taking some?
It's right here from line 10 to line 21, right? Which was $700 for Ateh, $500 for
No.
Lucy.
No, we want that
Now we-
proposal. Let me look for the proposal itself. Where is that voting from?
Okay, I don't know what's going on, but the point is that none of the budgets for the option 1 through 7 passed by either the team or the HR board. That
I'm
is
looking
the
for
primary problem.
it. I'm coming. Don't even hurry yourself. I'm
I'm not
coming.
hurrying anything. I'm just saying that the primary problem is not about the individual proposals. The problem is the total proposals not passing for the totals of all.
Back
of the,
pay is all about individual proposals. The
No.
criteria says it's individual proposals sent to the HR board if they which no. Show me that is the policy that you just pasted there. When the team agree, they send to the HR. If they agree, then they send the money to the individuals. That's your policy. So why are we wrapping it up with budget and all the rest? Why are we bringing budget today? Has that ever been in the back pay proposal?
Back pays are required to go into the budget.
Let it go there as usual.
Jay, that's one more thing, Jay. If we have a if you're proposing to the team that we have a back pay proposal, back pays, we have the we have overtime pay. So you should have a budget for each of those, not including in the budget. It should be separately. If
No,
you
a
propose
budget is
like
all of
the
the money together. That's what a budget is, right? So you can have different budget pools, but then it's all added up together to create one budget, right?
like the
Like you
benefits,
have the
there are.
bonuses in the budget. Like for right now, the last month the bonuses were $600 in the budget. That's the amount of money that's available for bonuses. Does that make sense?
Yeah, so if we have 600 only for the bonuses, like you put a ceiling. So we should be limiting our overtime, and then we should be simplifying our system, the processes, so that we can fit in that hour 1.5 hours only. So we don't have overtime. So we cannot pass the overtime ceiling.
Mm-hmm.
So it should be interrelated, right? So
Yeah,
if
if you
really
don't want to
if
work
we,
more than the 1.5 hours, that's perfectly fine. Yes, I agree.
yeah, we should
So
it's
Jay, that
interrelated to
is
each
that
other,
is
the
the form
system.
I've linked on line 93, and you see option 4, you put it there. But under option 4, you took but option 3 and feed it in option 4, and you're expecting people to vote. That's why the vote did not pass. That is your form. I linked the form that you went and edited with Lucy.
What is it?
You put option 4, but under option 4, you listed different option. It's on line 93.
Well, we do the voting form together? It was like me and Lucy and Mamoon who did it, right?
So that is what you guys send out for people to vote. So that is the you guys will put option 4, then
Okay,
below
well,
you
we
put
can
the amount
resend
of
it out.
option
That's what we're
3.
discussing is what we should resend out to vote on. So if
Why
option
we
4
keep
was
on
done
voting? There's
correctly, then
already something that passed. Why we keep on voting, Jay? Is according to the HR board, you said the HR board is the one that will weigh. Because I was asking, and then at first you said that the vote in the real time is the one that will weigh. And then you went on to the voting form. And then you're saying that the HR board is the one that weighs more, and we don't have to vote for it. Our vote is useless. So the HR board already voted. So it's here.
the HR board voted no on all of the back pay budgets.
We did not
We
say
said
that
Yeah,
that if they voted no, it will not pass. We did not say that, and there's no
yeah.
policy. That,
Me too.
yeah, we can. Yeah, we did not say that. It keeps on coming. The policies keep on coming about the back pay. Just tell us if you don't want to
the
give
goal
or
for the
no.
back pay is that the back pay needs to be added to the budget. That has always been the goal. We do that every single month. The back pay goes into the budget and needs to be approved by the HR board.
It should be changed. If you have there
Yes, we
should be
can
a
change
budget,
it.
separate budget for the. There should be a separate budget for the back pay. There should be a separate budget for the overtime. There should be a separate budget for everything that you're offering the workers. It should be like
Yes, and
that.
that and
Not
then it
not
all goes
the.
into the overall budget. That is exactly correct. That is exactly what we're proposing to do, which is to
Yeah,
have a
so the
budget
overall
for
budget should
back
increase,
pay.
not the overall budget should increase, not like you are squeezing every time.
No, you guys
Everything that is
are
proposed.
tripling and quadrupling the budget with the back pays. That's what's going on here. The total back
No,
pay
and
proposal is more money than the actual budget for the HR itself, which is
So the back pay, is
$2,500.
it like money we are coming to beg from FKN, or is it money that we have worked
yeah,
and
one more thing,
FKN said we should work for
You
it?
Jay.
guys can look at it however you want to look at it. The point is that in the budget, you're doubling the budget for just the base HR pay is being doubled with this back pay proposal of $2,490.
And one more thing, the back pay is the excess from our 1.5 hours, right? So that is really the benefit of the workers. So if you want to put a ceiling on the back pays, so you should put up ceiling. Like for example, when we are working in the corporation, right? We were told to just work from for 9 hours and 1 hour 1 hour break, lunch break or something. So
When were
after
you
that,
asked to
we
work
go
for nine
out.
hours?
Yeah, in a day. For example,
When were you asked
in
to
our
work for
corporate,
9 hours?
huh?
When
No,
were you asked to work
giving
for
an
9 hours?
example, Jay. I'm giving example. For
But
example,
I don't want anyone to work for 9 hours. I don't want anyone to do anything except for the client
no,
work
no,
and
no,
getting
no,
paid
no.
when
I'm
they
giving
actually work.
example I'm giving example for example in our corporate world. work,
Okay.
where we are working. This is face to face, not online. So we are going there from 9 to 6, and then exactly 6 we're going out. They don't want us to stay because they don't have what's it called, a budget for the overtime. So they're telling, oh, why when we are staying longer than 6 o'clock, they're telling us, why are you still here? So it's really, we don't have a budget, so we should not stay long. We should not stay beyond the budget. So you should have a budget for
Exactly.
that. Yeah, you should have a
Yeah.
budget for that. You should have an hour, like, oh, okay, this is your hours only. You should not work beyond that. So
But
that you
that's
will not
what the
have a problem on the
1.5
back
hours
pay, Jay.
is.
So that you
We
don't have
tell
a problem on
everybody
the
not
back
to
pay.
work past the 1.5 hours if they
You
want
should
to
not
get
have
paid
a
what they
problem on
pay.
the back pay if you do that. You should put a
To do
limit
what?
on our work
So,
hours only, so that we don't exceed, and we will not be begging on this back pay always. You should put a ceiling on what, until when we are only going to, okay, you always, you're only going to work for like, in a days
Yes,
like this.
we
So
have multiple proposals, including having a max back pay of like a couple $100 back pay per month, like we do for our, or per quarter or whatever, like we do for our health benefits and things like that. That is a proposal. It didn't pass, so we need to figure that out. But the point is that right now in the budget, everybody wants to get paid triple, quadruple, quintuple amount of money, and we need to
okay, that's
fire everybody because of it, and we're collapsing as an organization. So the bottom line here is that the whole organization's collapsing, the whole budget is falling apart, and like we're not moving forward with any work. So that is the primary issue. We need
okay.
to work out the agreement to move
Another thing that
forward.
I saw, Jay. Another thing that I saw, when there are new workers you are hiring, you're recruiting, you should be the one to set the what's it's called, the pay. You should be the one to set the pay. Don't let them propose the pay, so that you don't have an excess in the budget. You should be the one, like, newcomer, they should be like in the training budget for 6 months, okay, for 6 months, and then after 6 months they will be evaluated and increase this amount. For example, they will know the increase, and then they will stay, and then they will do their best to do their work, and then because they will be evaluated, and then they will know that they will be increased this amount. That's it, because you are asking people to propose, so they will propose until what, and then the budget will be over. Anyway, it's only a budget. The time budget is different, right? The time budget that we spend on the work is different. So why are you making problem on the budget that we have? We have the time budget, that the real time that we spend on the work.
So if you guys want to change the policies, you guys can do whatever you want for the future policies, for the future budgets, and the future hires, and all that is perfectly fine. You can do
Yeah, that's
whatever you
what
want
I
with
see
your
as a
grant.
problem. That's what I see as a problem, because they keep on
Yeah,
proposing things, and then, yeah, that's a
everybody keeps
problem. You don't have a
increasing the
limit
budget.
on the. They should take it or leave it. Their offer, they should take or leave it for 6 months. They should be on training budget. You should be the one to set it, not them.
I'm not setting nothing. I'm trying to get out of this and not be involved as much as possible, right? But the team has to decide the policies. The team has to decide what they want to do for the organization. It's not me.
What you mean? In the new policy, in the new structure, you mean?
Yes, exactly. The team is going to be
Okay, so that's
responsible to
that's
move
that's the
forward with the
one we are
organization. So
going
it's not
to.
about me. If the team wants to empower me to oversee, hiring, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, there's no recruitment, there's no more hiring, there's no nothing. It's basically how are we going to deal with the budget and who's getting fired? That is the only real question. So, I mean, I don't know what you guys are talking about, that somehow this idea that the back pay is not in the budget, but we can vote on that on line 65. You guys want to not have back pay in the budget, but otherwise what we need to have agreement on is the total back pay. So if you look on line 24 to 35, this proposal needs to be approved to prevent any negative back pay. Right? It doesn't matter that NameNo got $500. If we can't approve it, then it needs to be sent back, right? So the proposal would be, to approve the $1,275 of back pay for the budget, right? To the back pay to include into the budget, right? So if we can't approve this $1,250, like let's say instead we approve, you know, only $900, then everyone will get negative back pay and have to pay back some of the money they got. Does that make sense? Like we
But it
need to
would be
get this
unfair. It would be unfair.
$2,275 approved.
It would be unfair for Ninmo to send back to you the $150. It's not his fault that the system
No,
is not
everybody's
good.
gonna have to send the money back if they don't get it approved. Like it needs to be approved. This $1,275 as a whole needs to be approved for the budget, and then the entire budget needs to be approved as well,
Jay,
which is
we're again going back. We said that is approved in the round three tally. Can't you see?
no, it says exactly the opposite. Option 1 through 7 are all like less than fives. You don't see. It's option 1 got a 3.75 and a
Why are we going
4.75.
to that
Option
option,
2
Jay?
got
What are we going to
3.14
that
and a
option? Why not
4.15.
individual?
Option
Why are we
3 got
going
a
to that option?
4.8 and a 4.75. Option 4 got the worst, a 3.7 and a 2.75. Option 5 got a 4.8 and a 4. They're all under 5s. They're just none of them passed. Nobody approved the budget of all of this unimaginable amounts of back pay, which is like triple or quadruple any amount of back pay we've ever paid in any month. And you guys think it's totally normal as if this has always happened. No, it's actually killing and destroying the organization. This has never happened before. This is the first time ever this has ever happened.
Yeah, that's what
And you guys
happens when Jay, you're asking us to propose. We can propose the back pay and everything. All these
yes,
systems
and
are not is wrong.
usually there's
Wrong,
one
really
or two
wrong.
people who have back pay, and we do that. This time it was everybody wanted back pay, right?
Mm-hmm.
Except for me. I don't know if anyone else. And so we have to put it all together and add it to the budget, and it was not approved. We need to get an option approved where everybody approves the total amount of back pay that's spent and that's going in the budget. And we need to approve the total budget, right? So the total
Why the total option for the proposal of budget? Why the total? Why the total? It's not individual. This is individual. Jay. Why are you keep on pushing on the totals?
because it's both individual and the budget. We have to do both,
Yeah,
right?
but they did not
So
pass. They individually they did not
I'll put
pass.
it in
So
topic, I'll put it in topic 0, but basically you have the total budget, right? So if we look at the total budget, which I'll just put the overall one, if we pay the back pay of $2,490 plus our HR budget of $2,611, which is basically double the budget, or getting less work done than like ever before, right? Because no one does any client work anymore. The HR monthly budget for the benefits budget is $1,300, and then you have the half year benefits and the bills. We have a total of $8,176 budget. Our baseline is now going down to $1,800 because we've been spending so much money, and everybody wants so much more money, and so we get in the reds $6,376. It looks like we're out of time, but the amount of in the red is insanity. This has to be approved and passed to get your back pay. Do you understand? Without approval of the budget, there's no back pay. The back pay must be in the budget. It's always in the budget every single month. And if we can't get approval of the budget because everybody wants 10 times more back pay than it's ever been paid ever before, then there's no budget. And then no one can get paid and no one can move forward. And we all get fired if we can't figure out agreement on this. Do you understand, or you just don't get it? Like this idea
I
that,
just
oh, the
sense
budget.
manipulation here. This is pure manipulation in the real sense.
Okay, well, let's just call an emergency budget meeting.
Every day.
Every day, absolutely, until this is addressed. I mean, this is what the team asked for in terms of like, we no longer have any management. We have no like actual functional systems. No one's doing any client work. Nothing's happening. All we ever talk about is people wanting more and more money.
Yeah, and that's and all this is because you're making emergency every day, every day, every day. We would have been focusing on getting people paid and getting the work done. That's the policy.
No, nobody's following that policy, Ateh. Nobody is trying to focus on getting work done. Maybe me. I mean, I'm working my ass off, like, 30, 40 hours a week on building the whole new fork and everything. So I'm working my butt off on all the work and making sure we move
Me
forward on.
myself, I'm 130 something hours for the month. So what are you talking about? It's more than 30 hours a week.
But I don't care about you spending, 50 hours in main sessions doing nothing. I literally just don't care. I spend all
Main
that time
sessions you
too,
proposed
and
every
then
day.
some.
You
I get
proposed every day.
nothing
This is
for
not
it
an
because I
emergency
didn't
you're
get
proposing
paid.
again.
Every time someone else wants more money, it means I get nothing. And I'm pretty much over it. No one cares about me getting a dime. And so I'm over it. Why even talk about it? Because I'm not getting paid nothing. So we can stop if we want to, or we can, go to another topic, or we can continue this topic or do something. But if you guys don't even understand the general concept of budgeting and organization, there's not much I can do here. We can just call the emergency meeting and we can address it as a team.
It's not about Jay. You keep on changing the policy. You told us in the we will vote in the real time session is the one that weighs. And then when it passed, then you went to the voting form. Then you said the HR board will decide. Then the HR board decided he's here the results, and then
The HR
again
board
another
voted
policy,
no.
another policy. All the options, the total options you want to pass first before it will be given. I don't know anymore. I
The
don't
HR
know.
board voted no on every single back pay option. All of them
It
were
is
voted no.
because you guys manipulated the options. Why will you take option four and put in take option four, put a proposal, then you put option three under? What's the meaning of
Because
that?
it was a mistake. So let's fix it. Let's
Why we
redo
why
the
why are
So
you making
what?
such a
So what?
mistake?
Wait. What's the use of the individual proposal then? Why are you putting it there?
because without the
If it,
individual proposals, there's no overall proposal. Like if the individual proposal doesn't pass, then it's irrelevant in relationship to the
it
overall
passed
proposal.
already. It passed here. The individual proposal. There are people who
And it
pass.
passed during the team meeting, right? So the team passes it,
No,
but
it's
we still
HR
have
board
No,
here.
but
The line
The
15. Line
HR
15 here. Round three.
passed by
Round
the
three.
HR.
Round three, Jay. Round three. Line 15. Some people pass there. So how come?
line 15. What are you talking about?
Of the
In
round
top
three
of
tally. The tally of round three. So how come? HR
it
board.
needed to pass both of the
Oh my God.
overall proposals, option 1 through 7. One of the proposals needed to pass. None of them passed. That is the problem. There was option 1, option 2, option 3, option 4, option 5, option 6, option 7. We needed to get the individual proposals passed, and we needed to get the actual overall total passed. Like if no one has agreement to pay the $1,000 or $1,500 or $2,000 or $2,500, it doesn't matter how many individual proposals we pass. There's not agreement spending that much money. You can't spend, oh, we're only going to spend $10, but we're going to spend $10 a million times, so we're actually spending $10
And then
million.
and then you sent Nanmo. You
Perfectly
approve
fine.
Nanmo. It's
You
so
are
really.
saying that it's perfectly fine to spend $10 1 million times because it's only $10. It doesn't matter that it adds up to $10 million after you spend it 10 million times. That's
I'm
what you're
not
saying.
saying anything. I'm saying about the result. I'm not saying anything.
Yeah, based
I'm
on
saying
fact.
the result because of what you said. Then you pass NAMNO, which is 6.6 only, and it's not even the HR board result.
Yeah, so
That's what
I'm
my
personally taking
point.
that on as my personal responsibility. I can do policy tracking, whatever I want. As an executive, I have the ability to do an executive proposal
Now
to get people.
NANMO will be the one to suffer now because of
Okay, but
I
I'll
don't
do
know
policy
anymore.
training for now because it was probably wrong of me to give Namno anything. We could give Namno nothing and zero and or his $8, and everyone else would get back pay, and then that would be that. So maybe that's what I should have done. And so
You
I'll
should
do
have just
policy.
followed the policies. You should have just followed the policies. You cannot be teaching by, you should teach by example. You keep on asking us not to be involved in corruption, not to involve in manipulation, not to be, you keep on telling us that you are a very good figure, but you do the other way around. You cannot be telling people every day you don't like corruption, you don't like manipulation, but you are corrupting and manipulating the whole system. What is it? You make policies and you want us to follow the policy, but you're doing the other way around.
Yeah, so I broke policy. I sent Nomno $150 instead of 75. I should have sent him 75 instead of the 150. He didn't want the 75, and so I sent him the 150 because he refused the 75.
And you are still breaking policy because on
Yeah,
some
because you
proposals
passed
passing,
him.
and
You passed
yes,
him
and you
already in
refuse
the
to pay.
first place.
The what already in the first place?
You passed him already in the first place. That's why you're sending him.
The team
Not
approved.
because he wanted the.
approved.
That's why. Not because, yeah, the team approved, and then you said that the team doesn't matter. You said the HR board. So the HR board did not pass, or whatever. I don't know. What's the total? And then you're saying that what's that? He doesn't
Only
want
Namno pass.
the 75 only. So you're giving a 150. I don't know, Jay. It's so confusing everything. I
I'm not a
said,
perfect
I'm,
person. I
I'm
don't
feeling
do that.
like this
People break
because,
policies
Jay, I'm
all
feeling
the
like
time.
this because
People break policies
I'm
all
feeling like
the
this
time.
because I
People break.
needed that. I'm feeling like this because I needed that money that last Friday, and until now I did not pay. And I'm begging the school to give me some time. You know the feeling that you're begging for your money, that you work that's extra from the 1.5. You know that feeling. If the patient is dying that time, he could have died that time, that Friday that I said. If that is a dying person, because of this
How much client work have you done in
policies
the
that I
last
don't
month?
know.
How much client work have you done in the
Joy
last
J,
month?
don't go to that one. Don't go to the every time we are talking something, you are telling what did you do, what did you do last month. It's not the issue.
Yeah, but
Okay?
it is the issue because the organization is dying. My baby's dying. So yeah, we're all dying. That is exactly what's happening. We are dying.
Because
It is
because we
over.
because the system is wrong. So many wrong in the system. As I've
Obviously, the
mentioned
system is
now.
wrong. Nobody wants to do any work. Everybody wants more money. We're not doing the work. We lost our client. We have no money. It is a disaster. Everything's wrong. Everything's falling apart. That is exactly correct. I agree. It is really, really, really bad. And I don't even know how many bills I have I can't pay. It's endless bills that I can't pay. I'm totally screwed, and nobody cares about any of the bills that I'm supposed to pay or anything. So why should I care about everyone else's bills when no one cares about mine?
I don't know. You keep on telling that we don't care. We don't care.
What are you
We're
doing
working.
to help me get paid? What are we doing to help me
What did
get
you
paid?
say?
What is anybody doing? A single person that's trying to help me get paid.
What are you talking about?
We can run the 165-degree payroll. Should we do that? Let's see
I
how
don't know
much it has.
anymore. I already told what I wanted to say.
It says 165-degree payroll. You should get. It only says only $27. Is that all the work that you've done for last month? Is the $27?
What $27?
I don't know. It just says that under Joyce. Oh no, 100. Oh, I see. It's just because it's so low. We have such a small amount of base income. So you have $100 of work output from last month for the 165-degree, but we only had 24%.
And then I had Corona, remember?
Yes, I know exactly. But we're still all responsible for the work. Like if I
Yeah,
was
so
going to be sick
I
and
should
not be
work when
around,
I have
yeah,
Corona
if I was
because I'm
going to be sick and not
responsible.
going to be around, the last thing I would do is tell everybody that you don't need to have any deadlines, you don't need to actually do any work. Everyone's going to get quadruple the pay. if I wanted to be sick, I would not tell everybody basically to not do any work. Right? So the team told everybody to not do any work, get rid of all the deadlines, get quadruple, quintuple the pay, get more back pay times 2 or 3 than you've ever before, and that's what we spent the month doing. So yes, you're responsible for that, even though you're sick. Right? Like Lucy, she worked harder than anyone else last month, and she literally just disappeared with one message, no, warning, and she's gone for 2 weeks. She's not going to be doing diddly squat for 2 weeks. She didn't transfer a single responsibility to anyone else on the team, and she's just gone. Poof. I mean, it's extremely unprofessional. But we can't do anything about it, So it's like, is Lucy responsible for everything that happens over the next 2 weeks? Absolutely. It doesn't matter that she just disappears. She's still responsible for it. All of the work not getting done. But instead of talking about how we're actually going to figure out to get the work done, we haven't talked about that for over a month, as far as I can tell. And if you guys don't want to talk about the budget and actually figure out how we're going to make something functional and work, then I just don't know what else there is to discuss. I'll just do the budget proposals on my own or something. Which I've been doing a lot of things on my own, so it's just like not surprising. But how much more money do you need for your situation if you're like paying this bill?
Jay, I asked for 400.
That's not my question. How much more money do you need?
So the balance of the 400, the one you said only 150, right?
All right. Well, I don't know. I think if someone was serious about trying to get a bill paid, they would know exactly what the amount they needed.
Huh?
So do you guys want to do another topic, or just want to be wrap up and be done, or?
You asked me and I answered you, right?
You just said that you wanted the rest of your $400. That's what you said.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to you. You were not here like this before.
Yeah,
I even wanted to stay. I don't want to leave you. I don't want to leave you. I even said before, I don't want to leave you because I believe in what you are fighting for. But I don't know now. I don't know now.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we're not even trying to do any work anymore. There's nothing happening. So I'm going to go on and do it on my own. Like, I don't know what else to do. Like, nobody wants to work on it in the actual work anymore. We don't seem to want to get a budget.
Can you try to do also? Can you try also to do assessment of yourself?
Sure, it's terrible. It's just like a complete disaster. Like, everything's falling apart. Like, my ability to organize and get this team functional is this complete disaster in the worst possible. Hello? Is Gloria even here? This Gloria supposed to be here. Ateh, I'm going to refresh. I can't hear anybody.
I'm here.
Hello, Gloria?
Yeah, I'm here too.
Oh, Gloria is here. It would be great to hear from Gloria. I mean, people shouldn't be here for hours, like not even saying a word.
Jay, Jay, I just don't know what to say. I don't know what to say at this time. I'm short of words, so I've been listening to all of you. Ateh, Joyce, I've been listening to you. So I mean, they've been there before me, and they know better. So what else can I say? They've said everything, and it depends on you to choose to do whatever you wish to do at this point. I don't have what to say. I don't know what to say.
Okay, so should we split up into buddy teams and maybe get to some work?
Okay, before we split the body team, so what is gonna conclusion of to this back pay?
We need to get agreement on the budget. We need to get agreement on the total amount of back pay being proposed by the team, and there needs to be agreement on it. That has always been the case. That is always will be the case. The budget needs to be approved. And it was supposed to be approved 2 days ago or like a day ago. We were already late on the budget. It's not surprising. Does that make sense or not?
Okay, show us your proposal.
I worked on like 8 proposals, or at least 7 different proposals. Do you want to talk about the budget proposals? They're all on topic 0. I put all the budget proposals on topic 0. You've got the overall budget proposal, which is $6,000 in the red. You've got just the basic internal cuts, which is $3,000 in the red, $3,500. Then you have even more cuts, which is $2,000 in the red. And then if you just do the complete cuts on every level, you can get, we got down to $400 in the red. But that would mean that everybody has to give their back pay back to get to the $400. So with this option to get to the $2,000 in the red, everyone has to give half of their back pay back. And with the second option, everyone gets to keep their existing back pay, but there's no additional back pay.
Then what
Jay, I
about
want to ask
what
a
about the
question.
first one?
The
Say
first
what?
one, all the back pay is there.
The first one includes the total approved by the team on every level, right?
So
the
I
total
said,
$1,360 in the red. And the only way to increase the baseline, of course, would be to get rid of some of the back.
Jay, I have a
payrolls.
question.
Yeah.
So I want to ask this back pay, the back pay for overtime. Is there a specific amount that is accessible on a monthly basis, or
That would just be the
when can it be
overtime would be the
assessed, or
bonus
is it not
payroll.
supposed to be assessed?
The bonus payroll is where all the overtime is, and nobody wants to work on the payroll anymore. No one's like doing any work. Like no work is happening. Like why don't we just do the work and get people paid and do the payrolls and the bonus payrolls and just get everyone paid their money? Like that makes the most sense to me. But nobody wants to do any work. Everyone just wants money.
You keep talking about this payroll as if doing this payroll, someone is going to have anything from it. There's nothing we are having from the payroll.
Okay,
The
so then
bonuses,
let's
normally
propose that we get rid of all
normally we
payrolls,
voted on the
and
bonus
then the
too.
baseline can be increased by $1,000, right? So the proposal would be, this is on line 3 of the topic 0. The proposal would be to eliminate all past payrolls and expectations for bonuses and more payroll pay, and put all of that into our budget to increase the budget by $1,000. So that would increase our baseline. To increase our baseline by $1,000. So if we eliminate all the past payrolls then that we haven't done yet, that everybody always, doesn't do the work for, then we could increase our baseline by $1,000, which would mean that we don't have to fire like 3 people.
I'm a 1 on this proposal.
Okay, so then don't lie through your teeth. Why don't you just say what you want, which is that you want all your past money, which requires
Of
doing
course. Of course, I want all the back money. It's money I've worked for. Sleepless night. Of course, I want them.
Okay, so then
Okay.
let's do the
Last
work.
time we voted, we break policy, we track the policy to stop with the one E and run the 175 bonus. When you finish running the 1 E, I said, okay, let's go to the bonus. What did you say? You said no, we should skip it and go to the next month.
You guys can do whatever you want to do.
You
as
keep
long as
saying
it
that, but you
depends
keep
on how
blocking it.
it works.
You
I'm
keep
not
saying
blocking
that, but you
anything.
keep blocking it. You did.
What am
I
I
said let's
blocking? I'm
leave.
not blocking
I said
anything.
after 1 E, let's go and run 175 back bonus upfront. You said
No one's
no. during the
stopping
session.
anyone from working on the bonus payroll. We can schedule and work on it whenever you want. I'm not stopping anybody from working on it. I don't know what you're talking about.
If the money we work during the month, you give us our bonuses. We don't need back pay. I, for example, I will not be needing the back pay. What am I needing the back pay for? If I have all my money, I will do my things and I will forget about the back pay.
Every
The
time
back pay
anyone's
I'm,
ever
I'm
said
coming
that
for
when
it
they get
because
more money, they
you keep
never
manipulating the
reduce
system
the
and you
budget.
make people to
So
have money. You put pay stubs, you put percentage stubs. Someone will work 150 hours and the person will get
we got rid of all of the pay stuff.
98. Okay, now we got rid of the pay stubs. Why is that you are still putting 25% for 165 payroll? Why?
What's
Why don't
25%
you remove the percentage? Nonsense.
for which payroll?
165.
Oh, because
It's
no
all
work got done. Like last month, like nobody did any client work. It's like the smallest amount of client work we've ever done for like a year or more.
that's always the case.
Yeah, that's not
Jay,
always the case.
in the proposal, the new structure proposal, the budget cuts are not there. The budget cuts should not be
We
there.
all voted on this the other day again, and everyone voted to keep the definition of base pay to not include any pay above the amount of the payroll. So we need to still do the bonus payroll to get the full pay.
Yeah, but we will not cut. We don't have budget income cuts.
That's fine. If we don't want to do that, then we just do the UMCUS during the base payroll. That was the agreement that was made, and everybody voted the proposal. Everyone voted to do the base pay without the UMCUS. So I think it's perfectly fine if you guys want to do the UMCUS during base payroll. I already said that we can do that if that's what you want, but everyone voted against that.
So when did we vote on that again? You said the other day.
Yeah.
I never remember voting anything like that.
This was our main session. Core team goals, review tally, new structure, back pay. It would have been, I believe, the payroll. It was the payroll discussion. So definitely was not 7th and 8th. It would have been the Wednesday, Thursday, or maybe the Monday session. Yeah, it was probably the Monday session, right? Yeah, that's it. Yeah. So this would be the emergency payroll session. Emergency budget and value session. All right. I'll go to, I guess I'll just do topic 0 since we're obviously off topic here, but this is line 56 on topic 0, budget and value main session. And it was topic 5. Payroll process. So existing policy definition of base payroll is that is not allowed to include UMCUS. And then we had option 1 and option 2. Everyone voted for option 1, including, I guess Joyce was there, but you guys didn't vote. Policy proposal. No UMCUS loan can go towards paying base upfront pay. All loans are automatically part of bonuses, must have income for base pay. So this is not against the new policy for the cuts because it's just a definition. This policy is in conflict with the new policy, but it's not against the new policy because the new policy states that there can't be any cuts. This policy isn't an actual cut. This policy is just a definition. What is the definition of base pay? Right? And the definition that everybody agreed on, again, was that the base pay does not include a loan. That if we're unwilling to do the work, to bring in the money, to do the payroll, then any loans that we take from the client is considered UMCUS. And we also need to do UMCUS for the $1,275 for all the back pay as well. I mean, that all of that money is not part of our income. But again, I've mentioned how I don't care. Based on the new policy, I think it's perfectly viable to bring in the new model into the UMCUS into the base pay, and then we just do the base pay then. But overall, last month, I mean, I obviously not getting paid anything anymore because like Joyce says, I'm the biggest disaster of all, right? I'm completely dysfunctional and not able to help this team. No one listens to me, nothing. So, I mean, I refuse to get paid for just.
I did not say that you are disaster, Jay. I said the system. The system, not you. The system, not you.
Whatever,
I did not say that you're the one.
You keep asking me to evaluate myself, and my evaluation.
Yeah, evaluate yourself. Did I say that you're the one disaster? I said evaluate also yourself.
That's the answer to your question. My answer.
Okay, you answer that's the answer. That's your answer to my question. Yes. But I did not say that to you.
Okay, well,
that's the answer to your question. That's the answer to my question. That's the answer to my question. But that's not. I did not say that for you.
Exactly. It's
so don't say that. Don't say that Joyce said. Don't say that Joyce said. You're the one who said.
I apologize. There was a mistake. I'll do policy tracking. But the point is that I'm responding to your question that you keep bringing up, and the answer is that I refuse to pay myself and get paid for not having work moving forward. This is a completely unacceptable situation. I would never ask money from any other client in this situation. Like this is just I don't believe in accepting money if nothing's getting done. There's just no way I would ever do that. So I do not feel comfortable getting paid. So last month on the 1 degree payroll, because I didn't get paid anything, everyone got 95% of their base pay. So is 100%? No. But that means that the UMCUS loan would have only been additional 5% more. But unfortunately, and that's because last month we actually had a record amount of work that got done. We were doing great. Like everything was working, the functionality plan was working, all the pay stops were working. We were actually getting work done and things are all moving forward. And so the hope was to hire a few additional workers and get even more work done. And it completely obviously failed and backfired and everything just went to hell. And now no work's getting done at all. We had the worst month ever, right? So for me, the only option moving forward is to, just stop the budget moving forward and just cancel everything. I mean, it's just too little too late. We just failed, We had like 2-3 months ago, right? And now it's like, it's done. We just don't have any more money left, especially when everyone wants to get paid so many thousands and thousands of dollars with no work getting done. I mean, fine paying people as much money as they want if the work gets done, or I draw the line as paying thousands and thousands of dollars for not accomplishing the work. And if you guys are fine taking all that money, just take it and go. And let's move on with our lives. Because like I don't feel good about getting paid for not doing any actual client work. You know, it's just not a good situation. But that's why we're even if I get paid nothing, we're still at 25% for this month. It's really bad. Because we only have like $100-$200 of client income for the month. Hopefully we can fix that and get it to go up a little bit, but I doubt it'll go up much. I don't know why this is additional paid leave. I think there we go. There, perfect. So is there anything else, or we should split up, or you just want to stop, or what's going on?
I'm already at
Take one more.
1.5. I'll need to go. I'll stop, please. I'm already 1.5.
Yes, it's definitely 1.5 hours spending an hour and a half doing like basically nothing. I mean, double team. You don't get paid to do double
Mhm.
teams. This is ridiculous. There's no work happening.
So
I mean, it's just
when you start saying that you want me to go now and do another 1.5 to in order to pay 1.5 hours and not even getting paid, why should I be accumulating back pay when you won't give it to me? You want to enslave us, but you don't want to pay us.
no, this is
I'm
exactly what I want right here, which is like, oh yeah, I'm actually responsible for my own time. I can't just expect to get paid by sitting in main sessions and double teams for 10 hours a week or 20 hours a week or 30 hours a week. That's not going to get me paid. So what you're doing right now is exactly what I want, because this is how we get paid. This is how we get work done, is we stop sitting here talking and doing nothing, and we actually split up into buddy teams to get work done. That is exactly what we're supposed to be doing. 100 million times over. 100%. And in terms of getting client work done, you don't even have to actually accomplish anything. We can all get paid without even actually accomplishing any output. It's just the spending the time, the 1.5 hours a week, but no one even does that. So I think the higher workers do get 1.5 hours of double team per week or buddy team time per week, plus 1.5 hours of main session. So that's 3 hours total of just talking and sitting around and doing communications and stuff. So Gloria, Joyce, you guys just want to stop? It looks like Ateh is gone. Send her a message if you guys don't want to send her a message. I'll just send her a message because she disappeared.
She said she will stop.
Oh, she did her hyper evaluation then? No, I don't see any hyper evaluation. I'm just going to confirm it. I don't like to make any assumption. But yeah, 100 million times over would rather have people leave after an hour and a half than complain about wanting to get back pay for 50 hours a month. I mean, it's such a waste of time. It's like, I don't care if people don't want to do work. What I care about is people wanting to get paid for not doing work. I don't care if people don't want to work. Like, if you don't want to work, don't work. You're your own life. You can do whatever you want to. Like, it doesn't bother me at all that if Ateh doesn't want to do past 1.5 hours, it just doesn't matter. It's like perfectly fine. It's her life. You know, but if she wants to spend 50 hours talking about back pay for a month and wants to get paid for all of that time, that pisses me the hell off. Absolutely. That gets me very upset. Which is about how much time we probably spent more like, I don't know, 60 or 70 hours, but that's just me. So if you multiply that times 10 people, we spent like hundreds and hundreds of hours talking about back pay and increasing pay last month. Basically, the vast majority of our time last month was just spent on that. So anyways, do we want to get a topic? Should we just wrap up and check out here? We don't want to do any work?
Yeah,
Or...
yeah, I'm not feeling okay. I want to check out. Okay.
Okay, so I think we're done.
I'll check out.
I'm not feeling okay. I might have a breakdown here. Okay, thank you very much, Jay. I'll just check in
All right, take care.
tomorrow.